I'm thinking of Zika. And Zika virus is another mosquito
Yeah,
borne
that was cute. Yeah.
thing. And I think Zika kind of went away. It's like if you have a kid with a small head, you panicked early on when you thought,
I
well, this
still
thing.
there's still a hey Chad, how's your mic doing? You good?
Test. How's it sound?
Good. There you go. I still see a Zika virus billboard somewhere between Bisbee and Sierra Vista.
Yeah, like one of those, like the
They
billboards.
might have just paid. They might have just optimistically paid for a lot of months, and
that's just because they don't update the fucking billboards around here.
They couldn't sell it to anyone else.
If there's no bullet holes in it, it's a new sign.
Yeah,
especially out there. But that's one of those cougar situations. Like a cougar shows up,
all right.
And then there wasn't a sign warning you of cougars. Now there is. Not like that, Brett. Not like ladies.
I thought Erickson was going with the sepia tone Tombstone Old West for a minute there.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. I didn't.
I think the light was just adjusting because you just I heard you just walk in the door, so you just fired up and got going. So
yeah, man.
Andy, we are having a little bit of a glitchy situation with you.
Really?
Yeah. Just so you know.
All right.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about it.
No, I mean, I got the router plugged in close by.
Got a Max Headroom vibe to it.
Yeah,
again? Yeah. God damn it. Joe Biden. I got a little bit of a Joe Biden thing going.
Stumbling. Hey, Chad, good catch on the ceiling fan, giving that shutter effect.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty cool.
It had a scary movie look. Yeah,
like Apocalypse Now. They use that in the opening. The fan and partying hard. I don't know. Some people call that not partying, but it's still partying when you got despair shrouding you. All right, my dog's coming out.
All right, it's official then.
Who let the dogs out?
No.
I liked it, Chad.
No.
Yeah, go do your fucking thing, man. She's I thought she was on her way out this week. She had I got to think of her like an old woman instead of like an old dog, because she fell on the stairs and I was like, oh shit, this is fucking nice. Really bummed me out, thinking I gotta make a decision here, gonna have to fucking destroy this bitch. Hey, sorry, Riley. It's just the way we talk.
Andy, what's the difference between treating her as a dog or an old woman?
Well, when she if an old woman fell on the stairs,
you'd put her down.
Had trouble getting up on her legs. Like this is her problem. She's having trouble getting up on her back legs. You wouldn't take grandma on a trip to go have her put down because she couldn't get to her legs. You would help her. So that's where we're at now.
Oh, okay.
Like sometimes
it's compassion rather than fed up.
Yeah, I hoist her ass up, and I've upgraded the incentive program. Listening to Doug Stanhope, I gave her I'll go out and we'll split a piece of bacon, even though I've told her how hogs are raised. It's like, you're fucking thinking about old school pigs. No, man, these pigs don't move around. We're just eating fucking meat off of their. See, that's what she's doing now. I'm going to try to show her because she might not make it to another podcast. We never know. But she's there she is. Hey, fat fuck. Okay, she's gonna lay down there, but she so I got I got some jerky. I roll with jerky in the car now.
I mean, Andy, maybe because of the dog being at such an advanced stage, maybe less chewy, tough things, and maybe like liverwurst.
Well, but if I put down, I don't know. I've never had liverwurst to just hand out, but she's definitely, will of life or whatever to, there's, because it's cruel. It's like, 3 steps or 3 sets of steps between Granny and her cheesecake. So, a lot of times, I have to wave the cheesecake in front of her and go, let's go. If I'm doing liverwurst, my hand's going to be all fucking filled with that.
Put it on a spoon or a stick
gross
or something.
Meat. Right. That's true. I'll bet it would draw the bees up into a party atmosphere too. I'm back into killing bees. The yellow jackets, not the
yellow jackets, not bees.
Yeah, the wild fucking. I get that wrong. And then people send letters. We get them all from all over the world.
Oh yeah, our mailbag. Last time you talked about killing bees, our mailbag was just overfilled.
I read an article not long ago, Andy, and thought about you about killing those fucking things, about how you put I think it was like gas
Uh-huh.
down the fucking
They like to go
hole,
at
or-
it. Yeah.
I don't
That's what I
remember
mean. I
now.
know the whole fucking world's ready to burn and stuff. And it's probably not the time to investigate firebombing underground.
You don't even have to light it. I think you just
Yeah.
pour gas down the hole.
Uh-huh.
Fuck 'em up.
I mean,
He blows up his whole fucking yard. Like, bro, you didn't.
It's
almost-
attached
No
to the
Yellow Jackets.
underground pipeline. Blows up the whole fucking neighborhood.
yeah.
Got a Caddyshack situation going
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
What happened out in Lahaina, they were just trying to kill bees.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's fucking a bummer. That's why I wore the Hawaiian shirt in support. Maui is where I first I don't know. I was buying shitty weed, but I don't think I ever got ripped off until I went to Maui.
Wait, you bought weed from a stranger in Maui?
Yeah, fucking, I was
You definitely got ripped off.
I was a real fucking tourist. I was in my honeymoon and snuck away, gonna get some of that Maui Wowie. And I trusted a fucking hippie. And now I'm older. I don't, it's like I got to see a lot from a hippie before I develop trust.
Yeah.
I got to see his jam band. I got to see, his living situation. But yeah, so I gave him, I think it was, don't think I gave him traveler's checks, but I might have asked if he took them. I was that stupid, but I gave him $40 cash, and he gave me nothing because I never saw that hippie again. So that's what I thought of that fucking fire out there. I was like, I hope it gets that hippie.
Now the tables have turned. You're gonna even the score.
No, I mean, nobody out there. That's terrible. It's like the fucking hole. I've been to that island twice, and the whole thing looks like, I know there's like a part of it that still isn't burnt, but that's just today. Like the whole fucking thing is burned.
I know did you say it was in Lahaina?
Lahaina's wiped out. Lahaina's like that.
What?
Lahaina is
Yeah,
just
gone.
fucking gone. It swept the whole town. People were, diving into the water to escape the fire
What?
in some places.
Yeah. Yeah, they were all eaten by sharks.
Yeah, now Sharknado. They go into the water, the sharks eat them, and they come back out, and the fire gets them. So it's like, that's the kind of thing I want to face. I don't want to face, cancer again. No, I want to be on the edge of the water with sharks and the fire sweeping down the bay, or down the whatever, through the tropical trees and shit. Yeah, it's hard to believe like that.
Oh
any
fuck! Here,
memories?
I'll put a
You'd
picture.
think
Up.
a
This is
place that's
crazy.
threatened with
Man.
lava all the time would be more fireproof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that lava's nice and slow though. This was like just.
Yeah, you can run from lava.
It was, I think, 80-mile-an-hour.
Yeah,
some
hurricane force
hurricane winds.
Yeah.
Hurricane Halle, piece of shit Halle. Did it, or Irma or Irva? I don't know.
What?
There hasn't been any known hurricanes, right? I mean, like, there's
Well,
probably been a few, but there hasn't been any big ones yet.
I don't think are they hurricanes out? Yeah, Pacific Ocean hurricanes
They're typhoons.
or typhoon. Okay, let's see here.
Unimportant piece of information.
Well, there is a distinction. I was in Guam when we had a typhoon Omar,
Mhm.
and
Wow.
that was pretty fucking crazy. It went like right over the
But
island.
it's exactly the same thing.
It is. I think they do that so they know where it's at immediately. They can tell that it's in which hemisphere.
If you want to see how fast the fire moved
what-
in Hawaii, just watch Chaille's hair move down the line there. It's like,
Ah!
oh man, yeah, it's
Lahaina is like the main tourist
Yeah.
part of
yeah.
Maui.
I saw a helicopter footage run, and it looked like 2/3, maybe, maybe it was just half of the island they showed, but the half they showed was burned.
Yeah.
I know a lady that lives on the backside, and they're okay right now. Like they own property, so they've gotten they're like people are holding or taking their animals there in more endangered areas.
Oh, damn.
By tomorrow, she may be fucking, sitting on a lot of roast beef.
Ay.
Bunch of
It's been a fun episode so far, you guys.
This is like when we should ask for hey man, if you can help support our podcast, get on the Patreon. Because we do it at the end, and then it's like sometimes people go in and eat a bunch of buffet, and then they'll take off before the bill drops. I think that's what happens. We go at the end of our episode. People are like, "Oh, I'm full," and it's like when the collection plate comes out at church or whatever. It's like some people got to go to the bathroom right before it comes around.
You don't want to get in the parking lot when everybody's leaving, man.
You got to get out of there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, there you go. That's it.
I'm trying I found this soda. It's called
Nutrition Facts.
It's called, look at that, Dr. Goodwin. Fairly new out of the medical school, but it supports the digestive health.
Does?
That's what it's. I mean, they wouldn't print it on there.
That's Dr. Pepper running a fucking backdoor scam.
Oh, I know.
Don't you believe that shit?
Dr. Pepper's kid is like, I got a great idea, Dad.
Yeah, I don't think I'd pick it out of a taste lineup, but I'm going to try to go with this probiotic healthy soda.
Oh my God. Hey, Erickson, remember that horrible root beer that I poured out last night?
Yes.
That's the probiotic. What's the name brand, Andy?
Dr. Goodwin.
Oh no, this was Olipop or something.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had it last night. It was undrinkable. It made me want to really taste a root beer because it had a, I don't know. There's
if you could trick yourself, if you could hold cocaine or whatever, it's just do a little bump and then have some Olipop.
Nice red wine, nice red blend, Wolf Trap. $11 bottle of red.
Yeah, I'll get the jerky. I'll bring the jerky out here. I'm going to an old, yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to trigger you to go.
No, it sucks. I was hoping to fill my mouth and erase the memories of my beloved sugar syrup, but this is gonna,
I wondered where that was going.
This helps every time I get one of these.
Right before the podcast, something he regretted.
I mean, he had it right there, ready to go too. It was staged right off camera.
Well, I knew that it could be trouble. I mean, I know where I bought it. I was there looking for jackfruit.
Wait, hey, Andy, which one did you get?
The doctor,
Olipop?
the Dr. Goodwin, Olipop, and then it's like Dr. Goodwin. So I'm supposed to be, they've done a really good job with marketing the classic grape, strawberry vanilla, banana cream. I mean, they got everything. It's very colorful. The names are very suggestive. Just didn't hire them.
Taste like garbage.
But isn't most all those probiotics taste like shit, but aren't they also basically unimportant? I mean, isn't your gut, and your organs, don't they do all the stuff that probiotics are supposed to do for you, that
they have for a long time.
Years of evolution have allowed your gut to learn how to deal with this shit. Drinking an Olipop or a kombucha isn't going to make a fucking damn bit of difference. It just makes you
maybe if you just went through chemo and you just wiped out all your flora and fauna in your gut.
I try not to be too woke, but hey, bro, there's a lot of people whose guts don't work. Some of them can't find work.
Okay, Doc.
Others, their work is not shitting themselves.
That's what happens when you put all your money into marketing and none into taste.
Right? Yeah. The taste.
I mean, but once you buy the soda, that's it. There's no refunds for Olipop half a can. They already got you. So
right.
I don't think it's scalable, but they got me.
Yeah.
They got $2.38 out of me
for a can.
For one can.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
That's the scam. That's the scam right there. Because here's what you do when you have a terrible product. overcharged for it.
Yeah.
The intuition is to buy, oh, this isn't very good, we better not charge very much. But if you charge a lot, it fools people into
This
thinking
must be good.
Must
Wow.
be
Cost
good.
a lot.
they couldn't possibly charge $2.38.
$2.
To it.
You know how long you'd have to stand in front of the machine to put $2.38?
That's 23 and a half
Ah.
dimes.
Damn. You know the other marketing that gets me, and something got me the other day with it, and I forget what it is now, but I call it the Big Five marketing. That store Big Five. We have one in Sierra Vista, and they do it all the
Sporting
time.
goods store.
Yeah, sporting goods store, and they'll give you the thing, and it'll have it marked to where this is like, this is regularly $200,
Mhm.
and now it's only 30, and you're like, well, fuck, I gotta buy it now. It's regularly 200, and now it's only 30.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like the if there's you still have Checkers, but you like at Albertsons or Safeway, they'll say, "Oh, you save $6.48." Oh, that's what you know above what It's like fucking how do you how do you quantify buy this
Yeah, I
ice
would
cream?
have saved
Maybe I wasn't going to buy this ice cream.
$242 if I wouldn't have come fucking in here. $6.
Right. Yeah, my price break on ice cream just happened to be right where you had it today, so I didn't save anything. I wasn't gonna. I was prepared to walk without it. That would have been saving. These neighbors have been gone for 5 days, and I was like, okay, I'll sit up outside. They're fucking like the Loud family. They won't be here, and then I go 5 o'clock. The fucking Louds are back home, and then they got company, so they're gonna be out there yapping. They're all fucking yeah, blah blah blah. It was a fucking great trip, and everybody's fucking loud talking and shit.
Are the Louds company? Do they have a characteristic that is over exaggerated, like the Smellies? Or
I didn't even get a look at it. It's like great, it's like I can take the the little weird kid, but now the weird kid has a friend over, so he'll be louder. No, they had the house sitters, and it's like two women drinking wine. I go out to I was like, they have a house sitter, but they're not there. They're always there, but when they're not at home, they got these, anyway. So I got this motion light that when I walk out on the deck, it'll light up. And sometimes it takes a second. I can stand in an area with my dick out ready to take a piss, or I may even walk out with my.
I was waiting for that part of the story.
Your own motion detector light is.
I face it. I'm facing the house. Yeah, I'm facing the house like the nature jack pose there, the hand on my hip there with my dick out, and then there's two fucking loud ladies blathering about life with a glass of wine out there. Like, hey, here's Johnny. Like, okay, it's just a bummer. I hate fucking people.
Why don't you
bring back COVID?
Can you turn your motion detector light off?
I could have made that adjustment, but I just like they're not there. So it's like, dicks out when when there's that house sat empty. I walked around with my dick out all the time.
I learned this from my uncle. If you're on your property, you're allowed to just walk around with your dick out.
Chad, I was gonna say, I looked it up last time we talked about this. In Oregon, there's no law against you being naked in your yard.
That's a good thing. But I'm telling you that if I was a lawyer for these ladies, I would definitely make the case that
the light came on.
That this flasher had a light, a spotlight that shone on him that wasn't on when he came out.
Your Honor, show me where the law says I'm not allowed to do dick shadow puppets in my own property.
And you know how, like, and I'm not saying, well, yeah, I was inside.
It would be funny if the two ladies were talking and then all of a sudden one looked at the other and then the shadow of Andy's dick was like right.
What's on your face, Gladys?
You gotta, I
mean, it should be the kind of thing, like, I mean, I used to probably at some point in my life that would have been like, oh, that was cool or whatever. It's like, semi-hard, how you pee when you got kind of an erection or a descending one or whatever, and you can't aim it. So it's better to go outside, that's why there's going to be an Airbnb guest. I just stopped using the toilet if you,
Wait, do you think it's better with an Airbnb guest if you pee in the yard?
pee outside, yeah, because if I, well, especially with a sort of half wood, because sometimes the cannon don't aim like, coordinates,
Don't
like
aim.
in Stripes coordinates. I aim at the water and then it's like, the fucking eye hole betrays me with a side spit. And then all of a sudden I got to break out the cleaning supplies again. So yeah, I've been showering in the yard. I'm fully evolved to like white, white, not supremacy, but
White adaptability.
Whatever. I was gonna say, what's the opposite of supremacy?
well, yeah,
Wait, how is showering in the yard evolving?
well, because I was told our water bill was high, but I also see fucking what's going on. We're running out of water. And for me to stand there like my old man was fucking right. He did. What are you doing? Playing with yourself in there? Yes, Dad. And I've continued. I've done it throughout my life. And I've wasted so much water. And now we're running out. My old man was just trying to look out for the future of my lifetime.
He was the original Greta Thunberg.
Yeah.
Wait, you're showering outside so that you play with yourself less to save water?
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
When the neighbors are gone, that driveway is pretty private. So. But you can like
oh my God, are you sure your wife didn't poke her eyes out?
But, I've checked. But no, you set up, it's like I did with when I had cancer, but it was the white to continually wash shit off of me. But you just leave a hose out and it gets it's 100 degrees or 90 degrees, and then you take a warm shower in the evening. Hopefully the bamboo, hides you from the neighbors or whatever. Or that's the problem. It's like I'm out like, tastefully, quietly, naked, taking a shower out in my, driveway, and then they pull up. I was like, can't you be gone?
I'm sure they're not happy about it either, Andy.
I'm fast. So, if they see anything, it's like, it's like, somebody thought they saw Bigfoot or whatever, I was running blurry. It's like, was that I'm that quick.
Right there
I
through the
sense it.
bamboo.